Hey YouTube, Marc and Blue and Gold here, doing a video on something I'm really excited to do a video on, and that is my Dan Parmenter Murphy custom leather cowboy action shooting holsters. These were my birthday present and my Christmas present combined. Get out of there. If I have to stop the video or if I cut it, it's because I've got my German Shepherd in my room and he's a little shit. He has a real weird fascination with this lamp that I brought in to add a little extra light. He's currently trying to get at my trash can and pulling out old socks that I was throwing away, so I'll let that fly. These holsters are specifically made for cowboy action shooting, and as you know, I've posted a lot of videos. I'm really into that. My dad has a set of holsters by him. My stepmom has a set of holsters by him. And for my birthday present, which was back in June, he ordered me a pair. He told me, like, oh, go talk to Dan, and we'll get you some holsters. Well, Dan Parmenter, who owns Murphy's Custom Leather, is a real great guy. He's a fantastic shooter, and we became very good friends with him over time. Give me a second. And I'm back. Sorry, my dog pulled a linoleum knife off the top of my chair. Where was I? Dan's a really great guy. He's really helped my dad and my stepmom improve in cowboy action shooting. And he makes awesome holsters. Pretty much a lot of big name users use his holsters. Duke Skywalker, J.R. Hammer, Three Gun Cole, Old Short Tom, Two Sons, Spud, the amazing 13-year-old. They all use his holsters, and for one reason, they are awesome. So finally my dad was like, hey Cole, like, go order a pair of holsters. You know what? It's going to be your birthday present. So it takes a long time to make the holsters because they're custom. And mine take a really long time because as I'll get closer to this, you can see the detailed work. Look at that. That's ridiculous. It is, that finish work is divine. And that's on my shotgun belt and my pistol belt. And we knew it was going to take a while because it took my dad 3 or 4 months to get his. And these holsters are not cheap. They're meant to last you the rest of your life. And normally my dad's set of holsters cost about $600 for the holsters, the belt, the pouch, the loading strip, and the loading strip holder, which that holds 20 rounds, so you don't have to go up there with a bag and count them out. It cost him about $600. That's about the average price. These cost a little more. When I was ordering, my dad wasn't with me, and I didn't know any better, and Dan was like, oh, pick out a pattern you like, and it turns out this pattern that I picked, as you can see, it's really time intensive. Well, it's expensive too. These holsters ended up being about $1,100. And my dad, when he got the bill, because my dad paid for them because it's going to be my Christmas present, he called me and he's like, so what exactly did you order? I'm like, oh, just the normal stuff, the stuff you told me to get. He's like, you know, the detailed work you got cost $1,100. And I was like, oh my God. I'm like, I'm so sorry, I didn't know. He's like, no, it's fine. Like, don't feel bad. It's just like, we'll add that as part of your Christmas present. He's like, you know, because we're gonna get the kids PlayStation 4s, so you know it about evens out. So I feel awful because they cost so much, but he's like, oh no, it's fine. And you know, now I have these holsters. Not all of his holsters are this super expensive. Mine were just special because of the detailed work. It's beautiful, ridiculously good looking. Now, when you order holsters, you can order just plain Jane leather with the holsters and not these pouches and no bullet loops so you can keep spare ammo on you. You can order them plain Jane. You know, this stuff is just nice to have. It's just cool. And then this knife I have on it right there, this is just a knife from the North American Hunting Club. It's a pretty knife. You know, I'm gonna find a better one. I think the knife I'm gonna put on my belt is this one right here, this huge one, just for the fun of it. I think that would be pretty cool. But let's get to the holsters. So let me put them on real quick. Alright, feel free to mention how dorky I look, but I've got the holsters on. I'm going to turn a little towards the light. You can see my dog chewing on my shoes, of course. The holsters are made so it holds the gun outside away from your body. Basically, without this little thong holds it on. Basically, when you go in for the shooting grip, you're not grabbing leather. They're not held, and they hold the gun out. They're still a little snug. They need broken in because it is leather, but it's getting to the point where, you know, you can grab them really quick. Same exact thing for this side. You know, it's made so... Dog. You're lucky you're cute. It's made so it holds the holster out far away from yourself, and you can get a nice long draw, you know, and it's perfect. These holsters are awesome. The shotgun belt is here. I'll hold it out this way. Hopefully you can see that. The shotgun belt has this nice little pad in it, so it keeps it away from your fat. And it makes it really easy. I hope I'm not holding this upside down. Yes, I'm not. Makes it really easy, so it keeps it far and out, and you're doing those pesky shotgun reloads, and you can drop 2 in, you know, pull them out, drop 2 in. And as you can see, they don't go very deep. They're not, this isn't meant for this isn't some bandolier you can go roughnecking it through the woods. This is just, they barely hold them in there, and when you're getting ready to shoot, you pull them up, so they're barely being held in there. So all you have to do is you barely grab them, and you can rock them in. Okay. The pouches, anyway. The pouches you can see on my butt. This one holds the bandolier that you can keep 10 shells in. I got some bullet loops on the back, and I got a pouch that you can put empty cases in. Yeah, it's great. I got the holsters off of me, and I forgot there's one thing that I didn't mention, is that you can see this little band right there. That makes it so this won't move up and down on the belt. This won't move while you're shooting. In order to move that, you really got to put some oomph into it. So these holsters aren't going to move on you when you're shooting, and he really prides himself in that, and I don't blame him one bit. They are fantastic. We'll get a little closer. You can see his maker mark, Murphy Custom Leather. He kept the name. It used to be owned by a man named Murphy, but he passed away, and Dan took over the business, and he kept the name. They used to make horse tack, and he switched to gun leather. Sorry, I got distracted. And that's basically it. I'll provide you with the link to his website, his phone number if you want some holsters. Like I said, these are not just some silly old holsters if you want a pair to play, play dress up. These are purpose-built. These are expensive because they're made. They're great. They're going to last you a lifetime, and they're the best of the best, undeniably. Marching Blue and Gold, this is my crappy review of Dan Parmenter Murphy Custom Leather Cowboy Action Shooting Holsters.